One last shot of Bushido Ball. See if we can't get one more cherry tonight. And you can also look at the state of the RAM running at any time, which is wild. Oh, that must be what the terminal is, maybe. Okay, one shot at this. Gotta get that cherry. The Bushido Ball one is like eluded me for way too long. Because I've been like close a couple times to getting it by just like yo, let's go gambling. Oh, Hermitar. Good bean. Hey, Rhizo. Early Rhizo. That's a good thing. Hermitar. Where is it? There it is. There. It's hiding behind the ghostly hat. There we go. One Hermitar. Thank you. Actually, just one sec. It's also on this. Let's go gambling. I think that'll come up.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, it's really low.
Oh, dang it.
I'll have to raise the volume on that. I don't know, maybe it was louder on stream. Alright. Actually, here. Let's change the music. There. Yeah, it was pretty quiet. Yeah. I originally, when I had made the soundboard thing, some of the things were like way too loud, so I like overcorrected. Here, I will fix it right now because the best time to do it is probably right now while I remember. There we go.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
There we
Let's
go.
go gambling.
Yeah, speaking of gambling, I was playing Pokemon. Oh, how is Pokemon going? And there we go. Okay, let's see if we can't beat Rhizo. Oh, yeah, I was gonna leave that going. Alright. I find Rhizo really hard. It's good to get him out of the way early. He's like, Kotaro, who's like, kind of straightforward, but like, ooh, but just like strong. Oh, did you see the speed on that? Holy shit. Whoa. Bounced on my head. Ooh. Done. Nice. He's not too bad if you get him early. Okay. Oh. Kotaro can be like, he's weird. He's very like Ryu coded, where he's like all his stuff is like really straightforward, but like he's just really all round. Ooh, denied. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh, what a setup. Whoa. Oh my god. Fuck, I just got blown away. Oh. Let's see if I can snipe him. Oh, got him. Sneaky. That's what it takes. Oh, Yamada at the very end. It's gonna be rough. Oh, yeah, what a trick shot. Whoa, whoa. Dang. Whoa. Oh, man, that just slipped right by me. Ooh, I'll take it. Oh, stolen! Robbery! Okay, final round. Yamada is like the worst, he's so hard. Oh my god. Oh my god, he stepped on it! Okay. Oh my god! It's going well. Fuck, that was hopeless. Oh my god. Oh my god, we just did it. That was the 1cc. That was like the easiest I've ever had against Yamada. That was so easy. He's usually like a wall. He's usually like completely a wall. Like, goddamn. Easy GG. Yeah, oh my god. We did it! Holy shit! So like, here's the thing, like, I've gotten there probably three times where I get to the very final round, and getting that final point is just like wretched. Like, I just could not get it for the life of me. Like, I would literally be up 3 points, and then they would just come from behind and go like from... They'd just score 4 points, and I'd be like, fuck. Like, it's been like hard to like punch out that final fight. Everything up until the final round isn't like the worst. Like, it's not that hard, but like the final one is just really, really tough. And Yamada can be really hard because if he goes really bomb heavy, bombs are almost impossible to catch. Like, I just have a really hard time reacting to the bomb because it both goes high. Oh, look at that. It goes like high and it curves. Like, it ricochets weird. It's just a really hard sub-weapon to deal with. Hey! We did it! Look at that! This game is so cool. We did it. There we go. We got the cherry. We got the cherry on Bushido ball. Yo. Cherry. Cherry number 7. There we go. Pretty good. Okay. With that, you know what? I'm willing to call it for tonight. It was really good, though. It was really fun. Alright. Anyways, so how is everybody? God damn. That was great. I was not expecting to get a cherry on that. So what did we play? We played The only new game we played tonight was Party House, right? Aww. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Gremlin. That's awesome. And I don't think we beat anything new, but we did get a cherry on Bushido Ball. So, not bad. So... not bad at all. Yeah, absolutely, Game Face. Thank you for swinging by. Thank you for hanging out. It's always nice seeing you. Thanks again for the sub, too. Always appreciate it. Alright. So, let's find a raid. I am streaming again tonight, so I will be back tonight in probably like 12 hours, I guess. I'll be back in 12 hours with some... I guess what we're doing tonight is we're going to be doing more UFO 50, but we're going to be probably starting new games tonight. So we're going to be doing UFO 50, but we're also going to be doing Flare Nui Quest. And maybe we'll get Devastating. I might try and squeeze in Castlevania too. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be something like that. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. Who should we raid? I see Fofamit's doing some just chatting stuff. Dan, you know what? We haven't raided Dandy in ages. Let's raid Dandy. Dandy's playing Satisfactory. But yeah, so we'll have Friday stream, and then Sunday we're really playing more Phasmophobia with Keeb. But yeah, I feel really pleased about tonight. This is a good run. I mean, honestly, the last few streams have all been hitting really just perfect for me. Like, just really enjoying them. It's a commercial for brushing teeth. Yeah, absolutely, Alice. I'll say, hey, Jay. I'm just kind of waiting for the ads to finish up here. But yeah. I'm just thinking. I feel like there's something else I want to talk about, but I don't remember what. It's lost to the sands of time, I guess. God, that reminds me. Is today Black Friday? It's Black Friday. The 29th, so it's next week. Next week's Black Friday. So I've been thinking about buying a new headset, because this one's broke. But been thinking about buying a new headset, and I'm like, should I wait till Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Which one typically has better deals for something like a headset? I assume it would be Cyber Monday, but I always wonder about that sort of thing. I feel like there was one year I waited on a sale for something, and the Cyber Monday sale was worse than the Black Friday sale, and I was really annoyed. And it's just it's been forever imprinted in my brain. So it makes me I'm oh no. Not like that. That's kind of a cool controller. What's this? It's like an Xbox controller, but for the PlayStation. That's kind of cool. You know what? You know what I need to look into is I need to look into a controller that has those little back tabs. These ones are kind of weird looking, but the same idea. Look at those. Having little buttons on the back of the controller seems like kind of a cool idea. I feel like it'd be especially good for something, and not that I play a lot of racing games, but you know, I can see the value of it. 8-bit-o, yeah, that's one of the ones that I want to look into, is I want to look into an 8-bit-o controller. But admittedly, it's not like, oh, wow, that one's on big sale right now. Why is that one on sale so much? Does it have Hall effect? No, that's probably why that one's on sale so much. No, it does say it has Hall effect. Then what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Why is it like... Looks like better than whatever the fuck is pressing in stick. Yeah, right? I hate when games rely on that for like really specific... the only thing I don't mind it for is like targeting. If it's like... it makes you target your enemies or whatever, because I feel like oftentimes if you're looking around, your thumb's already on the stick to press it in to target something. So like that kind of makes sense to me, but like having a couple extra buttons on the back of the controller would be totally fine by me. Like I think that would like work well. Jump, yeah, see, jumping in Dark Souls, that's bad. You never want to have something that's like a really like specific action that's especially time sensitive on like your stick inputs. And a lot of games make that mistake. What is the deal with this one? Someone that knows like the 8-bit-o controllers, like this one here is like $39 right now. That seems like a steal because normally they're like $80. And it says it has Hall effect joysticks and triggers. Why is it a different price than this other one? I'm like looking at it. It's like, look, it's like, and this one here is the standard one? I guess maybe it doesn't have a dock. Maybe that's where the price difference is. Yeah, because like this one has like a dock. Yeah, it looks just like a Switch Pro controller. They do. Stick sprint in an FPS game seems alright. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll say, Leslie, how you doing? Because I think this bottom one is like, I've played so much on the 8-bit-o and PS5 controller. The D-pads there feel, I've played so much on the 8-bit-o and PS5 controller, the D-pad feels extremely wrong. Oh, which D-pad? The Switch Pro? I find the Switch Pro controller, the D-pad is like a little bit too stiff for me. Because I find like, yeah, maybe it's because it's on Bluetooth. Yeah, maybe because it uses the dongle. It's not like the worst thing in the world though. Let's use up it. Yeah. Yeah, bottom left D-pad. Oh. Yeah. Feels chunky. Yeah, that's how I find the Switch Pro controller D-pad is. I used to play fighting games, so I tend to lean much heavier towards like a smooth D-pad where it's like a little bit squishy. Like having a little bit of squish to the D-pad I think helps. The only exception I will like give is the Xbox controller, because the Xbox controller's D-pad isn't too bad for platformers. I wouldn't want to play fighting games on it, but it's like I don't mind it for something like, you know, casual Metroidvanias. I know if I was like really having to like buckle down on something, I'd probably want to switch over to my PlayStation controller though, but for like casual play, it's not that bad. Yeah, not gonna lie, I really don't like the staggered joysticks. I want symmetrical joysticks. That's fair. I get that too. I tend to use the D-pad a lot in a lot of the games I play, so having it as like the PlayStation position for the D-pad is something that I don't like. I kind of prefer because I just use the D-pad so much, right? Whereas like having the two joysticks down at the bottom is like fine for me most of the time. But everybody's different, right? Yeah. This Xbox D-pad doesn't dig into your fingers like some of the small emulator devices. Yeah, it's not a terrible D-pad. It is hard. Like, it is a hard D-pad with, like, the rims of it kind of propped up a little bit, but it's not like awful. Like, it's okay. Like, I think the fact that it's a really clicky D-pad kind of helps it. And it's a world better than the 360 D-pad. Good God, that thing was awful. So I wonder if, like, the battery life is better or something. It says 22-hour battery life. 22. What's the battery life on this one? I don't know why I'm looking at controllers right now. I need a headset, not a controller. This is what happens to me. I get, like... Does anyone have this happen to them where, like, they gotta make a purchase for something, and, like, they end up like looking at things that aren't the thing that they need to buy because it's just like there's less pressure around it. So it's just like, oh, I need to do a shopping, but I'm not, like, focused enough to shop for the thing I really need. You know what I mean? Because that's what happened with the microphone the other year. I didn't really need a microphone at the time, but I was like, oh shit, this is a really good microphone. This would be a good one to buy. I could buy it. And so I went out and fucking bought it, and then I come home and I'm holding this microphone, and I'm like, why did I buy this? I didn't need this. It's a good deal, but I didn't need it. So anyways, that's part of the reason why I switched to the room mic. The other reason was that, well, I guess my headset broke, like, right after that anyways. Look at this thing. What's a Thrustmaster? Whoa! Look at this thing. This thing's silly. What's it do? Why is it like that? You plug in the components? That's a cool idea, actually. You know what? That makes actually a lot of sense. Because then you just move the pieces to where you want them to be. But, like, I have a feeling that would be like... would it feel, like, rattly? What's this thing cost? Thrustmaster. They don't even sell it in Canada, apparently. Illegal in Canada. It's the 8-bit Pro 2 that has it symmetrical. If a part wears out, you can swap it. Yeah, so, like, that makes sense to me. You just swap. Oh, there it is. Whoa, $200. Oh, it's $200. It's actually $229, but it's actually marked down to $179. I wonder if it's good. And it only has a 3.8 rating. I wonder what people say about it. Great controller, just not for me. Beyond regular stick drift. Oh, it doesn't have Hall effect. Oh, that rules it out right away. I think at this point, if you're buying a controller in 2024, you want Hall effect. Unless you're really wanting, like, a specific type of controller, like a PlayStation 4 or 5 controller. It's a similar thing as a kit for the PS2. Let me try and find it. It was very solid, no rattle. Oh. Problem with swapping out parts is that you're either a top stick bottom D-pad person or a top D-stick D-pad bottom stick person. But I think you could just rotate them into whatever position you want from the looks of it, right? Because you just rotate the thing and it would just be like, you just flip it around so the D-pad fits in the top slot and the stick fits in the side one, right? Or the bottom. Like, it probably, I assume, like, the like, inner controller knows to, like, realign which way it's facing. If it doesn't do that, then it's already, like, shit out of luck. If it fails that test, then, well, yeah. Do you prefer symmetrical or asymmetrical? I kind of prefer symmetrical, mostly because a lot of the games I play use D-pad, so it's most of the majority of the games I play are gonna have, like, you know, it's gonna have me with the D-pad, it's gonna have the D-pad up here and then the sticks down below. I guess, I'll say, hey, look, Kander, if I didn't say it, I don't know if I said hi. I feel like I didn't say hi. I'll say, hey, Tara. What is this? Oh. Yeah, look at that. Little modules. Huh. That's pretty cool. I guess as long as they're secure enough, that's pretty good. But yeah, unless this has Hall effect, then it's kind of out of luck. Because you really, like, at this point, stick should have Hall effect. Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, not like thinking of like a modular controller for the PS2, I would have assumed it would have looked more like flimsy, but this actually doesn't look that bad. Like, look at this thing. Like, it definitely has like the earmarks of like a third-party controller, but like that seems like solid enough. Oh yeah, and you turn it to lock it. That's clever. And the modular twist and snap into place is very solid. Yeah, you can see where it like has like a twist that you lock into. You know what? Pretty cool little controller. That's neat. Huh. Anyways, but yeah. Jezebel, how you doing? How's this going? What is Hall Effect? So Hall Effect is kind of the new type of stick design that they use for a lot of newer controllers, and basically it prevents drifting. They basically say that your sticks will basically never drift. I don't know how true it is. I assume it's pretty accurate because I've heard a lot of people talk about the Hall Effect being like, you know, no drift. So yeah, it uses magnets, so like it's less prone to like wearing and tearing on the parts themselves. Yeah. Although I guess it uses more electricity because it uses magnets to like read the stick positions. Really want to get the special edition blue controller due to so many nice memories of the PS2. Aww. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. And the newer controllers, like a lot of newer controllers, are like kind of touting themselves on the Hall Effect. Yeah, because you can see it like on these ones here, these 8-bit controllers. Yeah, it's in among the special features there. It's kind of like the hot new thing for game controllers, because I mean, for me, like personally, like I go through a controller about once every year and a half, pretty much. Like, I burn through these things, which is kind of a shame because, like, you'd like to think a controller lasts longer than a year and a half. But I guess I just play a lot of games, I suppose. I suddenly, like, look over at the total games I've played this year, 181. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so I play a fair amount of games, I suppose. I remember first her Hall Effect sensors cause the Pyra's thumbsticks use that Pyra? What's a Pyra? Another thing I need to look into is I need to look into a new monitor. I was hanging out and chatting with Matsumi yesterday, and the topic of like monitors came up. Kind of wondering how one of those controllers would react if you fitted with 4 D-pads. Honestly, it probably wouldn't be terrible. Also, hey Prof Hammer, how you doing? Hey Rad. It probably wouldn't be terrible. I've played different games where you use like the face buttons like a D-pad basically, and probably for some games it wouldn't be like bad. I could see like playing like Binding of Isaac like that, because it's basically how it already works, right? Whoa, what is this thing? Leslie, you're like a... You just always have like a cool, like... all these cool, like, things. Look at this thing. It's like a little tiny computer. Oh, it reminds me of the PSP Go a little bit. Yeah. That's cool. It has a little keyboard. I didn't have a PSP Go, but I kind of like the idea of it, even though I guess, like, ultimately, like, the regular PSP was a little bit better. Actually, I don't know if the PSP Go supported UMDs. I forget if it did or not. Aw, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm really thirsty. I'm also really hungry. Tiny computer. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. But yeah, I need to look into a new monitor. I'm told that I should get something that's 240 hertz, so that I get like less like lag. I'm like, do they make monitors? thinking, I'm like, what size is my monitor? Because all the ones I'm seeing here are like 70 or 27 inches, and I'm like, I don't know if I want 27 inches. That seems like it would be big for me. How many inches is my monitor? My monitor is, I think, probably 24. It is... No way, is this 27? No, it's not 27, it's 24 inches. That said, it seems like it could do some pretty good emulation up to, like, up to Dreamcast? Are you serious? Damn, that's pretty good. That's really good. I mean, that's like a lot of gens. So we want something that's 240 refresh rate. But then we also wanted to... Whoa, that one's so big. A lot of devices around. Yeah, I always find it overwhelming to shop for, like, computer stuff. Wow, that one's so expensive, though. Like, this is really cool, but, like, so big. Yeah. I don't know anything about these, like, hyper-wide monitors, but it's, like... They always, like, catch my eye, because it's like, look at that thing. It's so wide. I have 2 monitors. It would knock my other monitor off the desk. I would only have 1 monitor then. It would kill both of my monitors. My current monitors, it would just kill them instantly. That must be wild. I mean, like you'd have so much space. You don't even need 2 monitors if you have something like that, right? The tricky parts with 144 refresh is, unless you're playing an FPS that's on lock frames that go past 90, it's a little hard to get anything out of it. Ah, I see. See, the thing is like, I've heard that when it's like 240 hertz, you're getting a lot less like input lag, right? Because like that's like a big like thing. Wow, that one's 0.5 milliseconds input lag. So like earlier this year, we were playing Kirby's Adventure on the NES, like emulator, and like doing the quick draw in it. Like, I know part of it's emulation lag because emulators have a natural degree of lag built into them because just by design. But it turns like the quick draw game into something that I used to be able to just like 100% do. I could do it like every time pretty much. To something that's almost impossible to do the last 2 fights, because there's just like between the monitor lag, between the emulator lag and between the monitor lag, it's like it like stacks together enough to add just enough frames, so it's really hard to get like the clear on those ones. Are you sure you're not just old? No, it's not that. Not that old. Rude. But no, this emulator, like the emulators have like a certain amount of lag. That's one of the reasons why they have, I forget what it's called. It's basically offline rollback. Sorry, but people's reaction times fall off fast. No. Which has, run ahead feature, which tries to mitigate the lag. Emulators do have a little input lag by nature, though. Oh, they absolutely do. Oddly enough, like, when I do, like, the, like, speed tests on it, usually I'm pretty consistent, though. Like, I haven't changed much over the last, like, 10 years. Because, I mean, like, I play a fair amount of fighting games, so, like, you know, I kind of have a sense of, like, just, like, in training mode, you can kind of feel it out if you're, like, actually, like, slowing down or having a hard time hitting certain links or things like that, right? So it's like mostly stayed consistent. I think I'm like a little bit less than what I used to be, but like not by much. But like quick draw in Kirby goes from like something that like, you know, it's pretty reactable most of the time to like, you know, it's, don't get me wrong, it's like tight, but it's like reactable. And with the emulator lag, it's like adding an extra, it's like consistently adding an extra like 4 or 5 frames of lag, which is like not great. Let's go a nice monitor. I don't know. I'll have to look into like monitors, see if I can't find something that might be decent. Yeah. And like, for example, like I also played Punch-Out earlier this year. Punch-Out was something that I'm pretty like in tune with. You know, like probably the last time I played it would have been, actually the last time I played it was probably 2014, 2015, because I did a double feature of Punch-Out and Punch-Out for the Wii. And yeah, higher monitor rate won't fix the emulator. No, it won't fix the emulator issue. No. But it's just like something else stacked on top of it, right? Because I basically just have an office monitor. Like it's not really like even a gaming monitor, so it's not necessarily like great, probably. I don't know how many hertz it is. I'd have to take a look. Should really find that out. That'd be a good idea. Wonder where I could find that out. Wonder if it's under this. No, that's display adapters. I don't know where you'd find this out. I guess I could find, like, try and find the make of this one. Sorry, I know, like, I'm kind of just, like, meandering around. It's gonna be 68 hertz, but it's really a response time that it's more concerning for input lag. Yeah. But when you get into the higher hertz, you get, like, a lower response time, right? I think it's... I don't know if it's, like, directly tied to the hertz, or if it's just the fact that a higher hertz, usually it's a more expensive monitor, so the input lag is also going to be lower. Display tab advanced options. Windows 11. Windows 11. Display tab. Display tab. I don't know what the display tab is. Man, I don't know how to navigate Windows 11. Higher hertz will have a lower response time just because if it doesn't respond that fast, the frames will have already changed. Yeah, see, that makes sense. I never know how to find anything in Windows 11. They moved everything. I know that sounds old, which yeah, I'll acknowledge that one. Yeah, this monitor is just 60 hertz. That's all it is. I kind of figured as much. I'm like, I need like, I will say though, like Windows 11 does have problems. It has like big problems. Does anyone know about this brand? I keep seeing this brand pop up and I've never heard of it, but I see that it has some good reviews. It seems like it's kind of everywhere all of a sudden. This brand here. Kuri. Never heard of it. Do you want to see another ridiculous controller? Yes. I'm always worried because I always used to try and go with like Samsung or like Asus for my monitors, and every time I went with Samsung, I went through more Samsung TVs and monitors than I care to admit. It was pretty bad. Whoa, what the fuck is this thing? What is this thing? Tell me more. Leslie, tell me more. What is it? It's like half a steering wheel. Gamester. It's got PlayStation buttons. It's a Radica Gamester Pro Racing steering wheel controller. Oh, does the whole thing like move? It looks like you grip it and you can pull it down. My Samsung monitor has been great, which apparently makes me very, very lucky. Yeah. Between 2007 and 2020, I've bought 4 Samsung TVs, which is like fucking insane. They just die on me left and right. It's the worst fucking feeling. I've had such bad luck with Samsung. But the thing is like, other people I know have good luck with Samsung, so I always fall into the pitfall. I feel like fucking Charlie Brown in the football, like when it comes to Samsung. Here, just one sec. I'm like, I have a picture for this. I have a picture for exactly this type of thing. It's this. I feel like fucking this. Yeah, except instead of a Hermitire, it's a fucking Samsung TV or monitor. But also I know my current monitor is kind of on its last legs, because because I had to break into it earlier this year because a fruit fly was trapped in it. I didn't even know that could be a thing that would happen, but it's a thing that can happen, and I was a little upset. I was like, this is fucked up. This is really fucked up. Yeah, I know. And the worst part was, like, you'd think that it would be like, you wouldn't. What happened? Oh, I'm telling you about when a fruit fly got trapped in my monitor, and it just like fucked me up, right? Because it's just like, what the hell am I supposed to do about this? And I had to like open up my monitor and like release the fruit fly. Yeah, I freed it. Amazingly, it didn't fucking get squished in there. But it was like between the glass and the screen, which is like, why is there even, you wouldn't even think there would be space in that, like in there. Actually, here, I have a photo of it. Well, I have a photo of when I took my monitor apart. Because there it is. I had to snap the frame off of it, and then I had to pry, there's like little metal like clips that hold it open, and I had to like pull and bend those back, and then flip it out, and it like opens kind of like a binder, I guess. And then like the glass, and then I had to like, the fly flew out. Yeah. Time flies like arrows. Fruit flies like a banana. That's true. Yeah, I see no holes in that logic. Anyways, but yeah, I've had someone selling it new in box on Amazon. The reviews are exactly split evenly between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Oh. But anyways, yeah. Also, that's a picture of my monitor, just with the front like piece off of it. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my monitor. Anyway, 60 hertz. I wonder if I'd feel the difference. Or I wonder if like the hertz would fuck things up, because I feel like oftentimes like games aren't sometimes built for that sort of stuff, and then like you get a new monitor, or you get like something, and then it's like, well, how do I make it run right? There you go. Yeah, feel the hertz, follow 1 when you can get a crit. Oh. Alright. Anyways, that's just me meandering on about whatever. We should raid Dandy. Y'all wanna raid Dandy? I'll go over and see what Dandy's satisfactoring. Oh, Dandy's got a hard hat on. I need a hard hat so that I don't hurt my cat brain. Also, my tiny headphone pillow is working great. Code Mom is a genius. Because my headphones broke last week, and now there's like a metal bar that digs into the side of my head when I wear them. But I was like, Code Mom's been sewing stuff. I'm like, hey, she was making these little pin cushions. Like, hey, do you think you could make a really like flat one, like a little pillow? And so she made a tiny pillow, and I wedged it against the side of my head. And so now my headphones sit on the tiny pillow. So it was very good. It was a very good fix, 10 out of 10. But I do need to replace this headset. It's like, hell yeah, tiny pillow. I have like the most cobbled together like streaming setup of like anyone. Like my peers have like all their shit together, and I'm like, a beetle holds my microphone. A tiny beetle holds my microphone. Which makes it sound extra whimsical, but also not probably the most efficient thing in the world, I suppose. I see this isn't, don't get me wrong, I love my tiny beetle that holds my microphone, but also like I do see where there's probably an efficiency thing. Here we go. Yeah. See? Beetle friend. It's a little beetle that like sits up there and holds my microphone. What's up, White? That's how my microphone's held. Not. I sent it to me. Okay. Oh, it's just a little baby beaver. Here, it's a baby. Y'all want to see a baby beaver? There's a baby beaver. It's just a baby. Look at it. It's so round and fuzzy. Very good. What if I was a beaver VTuber? Oh yeah, that's weird. That's really weird, Lilith. Huh. Oh, that's such a weird spot for the R button, too. Or the Z button. See a few baby beavers? Or beaver VTubers. Beef-tuber. Yes! Andrew, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah. Beef-tuber. The latter. Oh. I could see it. Yeah. I have like... I'm like... I don't know. I do like to gnaw. But... I wouldn't have nice ears like this. Beavers have pretty nice ears too, but not like this. I wouldn't be surprised if GameCube one is based on Xbox One. That's why it only has 2 triggers. Yeah, that would make like a lot of sense. Well, they moved the Z button to the bottom below on the face of the controller. It's very strange. I don't know much about Satisfactory, but Dandy's like jumping around with like a coffee mug. We gotta get in there. Alright, so I'm gonna be streaming again tonight. We'll be playing more UFO 50. Maybe we'll start some new games, check out some new stuff. Flare Nui Nui Quest. We'll probably do a playthrough with another character. Maybe we'll do some Castlevania 3. I don't know for sure. I misspelled that. That's been like misspelled there for like a while, hasn't it? Maybe some Castlevania 3. And then some Dead Estate. So I'll try and get Dead Estate in though for sure tonight. Where we missed it tonight. Or where we missed it today. Relan. Yeah. Here's a few more. Oh, yeah. I don't really want to do squats right now. Well, maybe next time. I will eventually catch up on my squat debt. I swear. Someday. Alright, so we're gonna raid Candy Floss. Alright, so thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great Friday. And if I don't see you, have a great weekend. Next stream is Friday and Sunday. So, yeah, look forward to it. But, yeah. So, for now, everyone take care. Have a great weekend. I love y'all. And I'll hopefully see you tonight. Show Dandy Floss some love. And I'll catch y'all later. Oh, my ending button is in a different spot. Alright, catch y'all later. Bye.